Ryan, a young boy born in a small and peaceful town in Kansas, USA, grew up in a harsh and gloomy environment that starkly contrasted the serenity of his surroundings. His home was a cold place with peeling walls and minimal lighting, devoid of the love and warmth one would expect. The air hung heavy, and the atmosphere was tense, seemingly devoid of joy and hope. His parents, Anna and Jack, lived on the fringes of society, engaging in petty scams and deceiving innocent people for quick profits. They were adept manipulators, always looking to exploit others to fulfill their selfish desires. Affection and care from his parents were rare for Ryan, almost non-existent. Jack frequently mistreated him, showing disdain and indifference, making the young boy feel like a burden in their already troubled lives. At just 7 years old, Ryan struggled to comprehend why his parents didn't love him, as he observed in other families in the neighborhood. During a particularly challenging day, after facing unjust punishment, Ryan overheard Anna and Jack arguing in the living room. In a fit of irritation, Anna exclaimed, "I can't stand this kid anymore. He just gets in our way." Jack callously responded, "Perhaps it's time to get rid of him." Frightened and heartbroken, Ryan retreated to his room, trying to hold back his tears. The following morning, Anna and Jack woke Ryan up, informing him they were going on a trip. With swollen eyes and a confused mind, Ryan followed his parents to a large red brick building with a sign reading St. Mary's Orphanage. Jack briskly pushed Ryan towards the door, callously stating, "This is where you'll stay, kid. We don't want you interfering with our affairs. Goodbye." Anna merely nodded without meeting Ryan's gaze as they left, abandoning the boy at the orphanage, alone and frightened. That marked the last time Ryan saw his parents for many years, setting off a drastic change in his life. Feeling helpless and scared at St. Mary's Orphanage, Ryan was greeted by Sister Mary Elizabeth, a compassionate nun who cared for the children there. Despite the safety the orphanage offered, Ryan still grappled with loneliness and anxiety about what lay ahead. However, Ryan's fortune shifted swiftly a few weeks later. David and Sarah Wilson visited the orphanage seeking to adopt a child. The successful and loving couple extended a home brimming with affection. Sarah's attention was drawn to Ryan as he sat reading in a corner. Approaching him with a warm smile, she introduced herself and her husband and invited Ryan to consider joining their family. Feeling a glimmer of hope, Ryan agreed after a conversation with David and Sarah. Following the necessary procedures, they welcomed Ryan into their home, a stunning mansion in an upscale neighborhood. With a newfound life full of love, opportunities, and security, Ryan's world changed completely. David and Sarah showered him with care, offering a bright room, new belongings, educational prospects, and most importantly, love. Sarah assured him, "You deserve all of this, Ryan. We promise to always look after you and love you as you deserve." Embracing his new parents with tears of gratitude, Ryan recognized he had found the true essence of family. Flourishing under David and Sarah's nurturing care over the years, they stood by him, supporting his aspirations and dreams. Guided and encouraged by David and Sarah, Ryan blossomed into a compassionate and morally upright young man, always ready to assist others and advocate for justice. It was during his high school years that Ryan unearthed his passion for medicine, driven by a profound desire to impact people's lives positively. Recognizing Ryan's unwavering commitment, David and Sarah spared no effort in bolstering his academic pursuits. They enrolled him in preparatory courses and urged him to engage in extracurricular activities that enriched his medical knowledge and practical experience. Ryan toiled diligently and secured a spot in a prestigious medical school. Throughout his academic journey, he excelled in all areas, garnering respect from both instructors and peers. His adoptive parents remained steadfast pillars, rejoicing in his accomplishments and providing solace during challenging phases. Upon graduating with honors, Ryan embarked on a successful career as a renowned doctor, specializing in cardiac surgery. His expertise saved numerous lives and enhanced the well-being of his patients. Ryan's devotion to excellence and the empathy he displayed towards those in his care earned him admiration from colleagues and patients alike. Ryan attributed his triumphs and noble character to the unwavering love and backing of David and Sarah. Determined to honor his adoptive parents' legacy, he committed himself to a life characterized by benevolence, integrity, and a dedication to serving others. With a flourishing career and a loving family, Ryan seemed to have attained a state of perfection. However, this equilibrium was disrupted by the unexpected return of Anna and Jack. One peaceful afternoon at home, Ryan was startled by persistent knocks on his door. To his surprise, his biological parents stood before him, pleading for assistance with tears in their eyes. Initially met with hostility, Ryan confronted them about their past abandonment. Jack, with a pained expression, acknowledged their mistakes, attributing Ryan's separation to their impoverished circumstances. Torn by conflicting emotions, Ryan hesitated, observing the discomfort in David and Sarah's expressions. Grudgingly, Ryan allowed Anna and Jack into his home to listen to their narrative. Despite years of estrangement and suffering, Ryan couldn't deny the biological bond he shared with them. As he absorbed their words of remorse and the claim of transformation, Ryan began to entertain their pleas, much to the unease of David and Sarah. This unexpected reunion marked the onset of a tumultuous series of events that would challenge Ryan's loyalty, trust, and affection for his adoptive family. Spending more time with Ryan, Anna and Jack spun a web of deceit, deftly manipulating their biological son. They sowed seeds of doubt between Ryan and his adoptive parents, casting aspersions on David and Sarah's love and intentions. One poignant day, Anna and Jack approached Ryan, lamenting and tearfully revealing, "Ryan, I am gravely ill. I suffer from a rare ailment, and doctors insist on a costly surgery to save my life." Jack, with a beseeching gaze, implored, "We lack the means to cover it, Ryan. You are our sole hope." Contemplating the vulnerable state of his biological parents, Ryan hesitated, wary of their past deceit. "How can I trust this? You've deceived me before," he questioned. Anne handed Ryan an envelope containing detailed medical records and documents from reputable hospitals, urging him, "Here is the evidence, my son. I understand the difficulty in trusting us, but I swear by my words." Ryan meticulously reviewed the documents, and having confirmed their authenticity, placed his trust in Jack's words. Despite David and Sarah's expressed concerns, Ryan was resolute in his decision to assist. "I'm here for you," Ryan choked out, his voice strained. "No one should endure this suffering." Beneath Jack's seemingly grateful facade lurked ulterior motives, leading Ryan into the clutches of a deceitful scheme orchestrated by those expected to nurture and safeguard him. David and Sarah, perturbed by the unfolding events, repeatedly attempted to dissuade Ryan from offering financial assistance to Anne and Jack. However, the biological parents, with their cunning ways, meticulously orchestrated scenarios to erode Ryan's faith and devoid in his adoptive guardians. During one encounter, Anne and Jack subtly hinted that David and Sarah harbored jealousy and opposed Ryan's connection with his birth parents. "They wish to keep you apart from us," they murmured to Ryan. "They can't bear to share your affection." As Ryan's emotional vulnerability deepened, he began to question the motives of David and Sarah. The seeds of doubt sown by Anne and Jack took root, causing Ryan to increasingly resist the counsel and worries expressed by his adoptive parents. David and Sarah, witnessing the growing divide, agonized over how to unveil Anne and Jack's manipulations to Ryan. Yet each effort seemed to widen the gulf between them. Subsumed by the uncertainty fostered by Anne and Jack, Ryan turned against David and Sarah, the very caretakers who had always offered him love and backing. The intricate web of falsehoods spun by his biological parents effectively weakened the bond between Ryan and his genuine family. During a tense dinner one evening, Ryan accused David and Sarah, his voice quivering. "You're attempting to control me. You're envious of Anne and Jack, trying to push me away from them." Startled and wounded by the accusation, David and Sarah exchanged looks. David, striving to maintain composure, responded, "Ryan, all we desire is your well-being. We are apprehensive about Anne and Jack's intentions and are striving to safeguard you." Sarah, tears welling in her eyes, expressed, "Ryan, we care for you deeply. We don't harbor jealousy. Our sole wish is for your safety and happiness." Ryan gazed at his adoptive parents, grappling with doubts. The profound impact of Anne and Jack's manipulation clouded his ability to discern truth from deception. "I'm lost," Ryan whispered, his confusion palpable. This moment heralded the onset of a tumultuous period for Ryan and his family, as he endeavored to unveil reality and rediscover the unwavering love and support bestowed upon him by David and Sarah. However, as Ryan sat at the dining table, poised with a pen to sign the check for Anne and Jack, a sudden commotion shattered the tranquility. The sound of the front door being forcefully breached reverberated through the house, followed by the abrupt entry of the police, issuing commands and swiftly apprehending Anne and Jack. "What's happening?" Ryan exclaimed, his disbelief mingled with fear. Approaching Ryan, one of the officers elucidated, "These individuals are seasoned swindlers. They have an extensive history of deceit and coercion." David and Sarah entered the room, their countenances a blend of relief and concern. Sarah disclosed, "Ryan, we engaged private investigators to scrutinize Anne and Jack. The truth about them has come to light, prompting us to involve the authorities." David interjected, "They resorted to bribery within the medical community to fabricate the documents they presented to you. It was all part of an intricate ploy to extort money from you." Ryan, dumbfounded, observed as Anne and Jack were escorted away by the police. The betrayal of his trust by those who should have been his biological kin weighed heavily on him. He bitterly regretted doubting David and Sarah, the stalwart figures who had consistently stood by his side. Approaching his adoptive parents, Ryan offered his heartfelt apologies for ever questioning their intentions. David and Sarah enveloped him in a reassuring embrace, vowing to confront whatever challenges the future might bring together. As the police restrained Anne and Jack, preparing to escort them away, their facade of concerned parents crumbled. Casting venomous glances towards Ryan, They abandoned any pretense of compassion, their words dripping with contempt. "You've always been a disappointment, Ryan. You swallowed our lies without question. What a fool you are." Jack let out a bitter laugh and remarked, "If not for these two," gesturing towards David and Sarah, "we would have drained your resources without a trace." Ryan recoiled at the cruelty in his biological parents' words, realizing the extent of his deception and manipulation by Anne and Jack. He felt a deep sense of shame for doubting the love and care offered by David and Sarah. Tears welled up in Ryan's eyes as he embraced his adoptive parents while witnessing Anne and Jack being led away by the authorities. Overwhelmed by shock and sorrow, Ryan acknowledged his error in placing trust in Anne and Jack. Turning to David and Sarah with eyes brimming with regret and sorrow, he uttered, "I apologize deeply. I should have trusted you. You've always stood by me, and I allowed myself to be misled by them." With tears in their eyes, David and Sarah extended their arms to Ryan. "We forgive you, son," Sarah expressed affectionately. "Your safety and our togetherness are what matter most." Nestling into the comforting embrace of his adoptive parents, Ryan felt the enduring warmth and love that had always been his foundation. "You are my true family," he whispered. From that instant onward, Ryan vowed to never succumb to the shadows of the past, dedicating himself further to embodying goodness and justice, honoring David and Sarah in their narrative of resilience through the love and backing of his genuine parents. Ryan was prepared to meet the challenges ahead with fortitude and resolve. Forever appreciative of the home and life he'd been granted. Remember, no matter how tough things may seem, there is always hope and a way to overcome any challenges that come your way. Just like Ryan, have courage and determination to face the future with positivity and gratitude for the love and support you have in your life. Cherish those who care for you, and always remember to show your appreciation for them. Stay strong, stay grateful, and never give up on your journey towards a bright future. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next inspiring story on our channel.